guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I do this freestyle nail set. So as you guys saw, my nails have already been prepped. I did that off camera, and I will be using mostly Makartt products or products that I bought from Amazon. So I changed up the way I did my nails just a little bit from my last video. So as you guys saw, I glued down my nail tip using Makartt's nail glue, and now I'm going to cut down the nail tip using those magnets that's been trending all over TikTok. And then I'm going to use one of Makartt's fine grit sanding band, and I'm going to blend that nail tip in and file down the shiny surface of the nail tip. So after I prepped my nail tip, I file shaped, and then I will apply my primer. So I'm trying out this no lift primer that I got from Amazon that's also been trending, and it's been working really well for me. Now I also like to use 2 coats of this primer, and then after that let that dry for a couple minutes, and then I will use the Makartt base coat, and I will put that all over the nail. So my nail bed, and including the false nail tip. Alright, so here is the fun part. So I would need some flowers and a bunch of glitters and some stuff that you might need, but you just pulled out because maybe. Alright, because I didn't end up using those fruit slices, but we're going to take some of the Makartt base coat, and we're going to apply more of that, and then we're just going to take our flowers and the glitter that we want to use. Anything that you want to use, just put it on there with the base coat, and then use some plastic wrap, cover it on top, and use a UV nail light flashlight and cure it. And if none of that made any sense, I'm going to show you how I did it because it's really simple. So just keep watching. So as you can see right here, I'm using the plastic wrap, and I'm wrapping it really tight because if you have any creases in the plastic wrap, it will cure with creases. So I didn't want that. You may want that. I didn't want that for this particular design. But once you take it off, if you have some stuff lifting, you can put more base coat and then cure it again. So I also did that with my pointer finger, as you can see. And I also put a layer of base coat on top just so the glitter can stay in place. Now for my middle finger and my ring finger, I'm going to do ombre. So I'm going to focus the flowers and the glitter and all the good stuff at the tip of the nail, at the bottom of the nail. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm going to take Makartt's Polygel, the number 331, and I'm going to put a small dollop of this onto my nail, close to the cuticle, not on the cuticle, but close. I said not on the cuticle, but you see it's on my skin. So I put too much here, so I'm going to use the spatula end of my brush that Makartt usually sell with every kit, and I'm going to take some of that off. Satisfying. And then after I do that, I'm going to ombre it out. And this brush that I'm using right here is from Amazon, and I will have it linked down below in the description. So I prefer to use this brush just because it has a wider bristles, like the end of it is wider than the brushes that come with Makartt's nail kits. So I went ahead and did my ring finger off camera just so the video won't be repetitive. And now I'm going to do a full nail of the shade 331 onto my pinky. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit of like not in the camera, so I apologize in advance. But I will say I did my thing with my pinky because I have never gotten my polygel application to look that good. So me being not in focus paid off. Alright, so as of now, you guys can see what I mean by the polygel application is looking so great. See? Do you guys see that? Flawless. Alright, so now I'm going to use Makartt's clear polygel and I'm going to encapsulate, but I'm just going to show you one nail out of the 8 nails that I did because I did do both of my hands. Alright, so we get into the end of the encapsulation process, and boom, here's where we at. And we got a little transition. Boom, filed, shaped, and buffed. Now onto the nail designs. Alright, so I've been having these blooming nail gel polish things, inks, in my nail stuff for a long time, and I haven't used them only once or twice. So we're going to use the blue and the pink one, and I'm just going to spread these around in a little zigzag kind of sort of thing, and I'm going to use some acetone and I'm going to try to make it into what I'm visualizing in my head. And as you can see, the blue and the pink mixing makes purple, which was so beautiful. Now I'm just going to keep tweaking this a little bit, and I'm also going to add some more pink. And after a while, I cut the camera off just because I can like move my hand really the way that I want to. And after that, I did add a little bit of white that I did not record. Alright, so now I'm going to jump to my index finger, and I'm going to put 3 rhinestones, the biggest one at the bottom and a smaller one at the top. I want to make a 3D butterfly using Savvy Land's 3D carbon gel. I think that's the name of it. I only showed one like wing of this because this was my second time doing this, using this carbon gel period. So I didn't know exactly what I was doing. But if you guys would like a more in-depth video on how to do this carbon gel, I will make one. So the lighting is really bad, but this is what I came up with, and I also did 3D flowers on my other hand. Now I'm going to start on my thumb. My thumb is just going to be some little blobs. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's been really trending and I'm loving the look. So I'm going to use some of Makartt's Rhinestone gel, and I'm going to use a liner brush, and I'm going to precisely put some blobs onto my nail. I find it easier with the liner brush instead of using the tip of the tube. And then I'm going to add some chrome. So now that I cured that gel in my UV nail lamp for 30 seconds, I'm going to take some of this unicorn chrome powder that I got from Shein, and I'm going to dust that all over. I did not like this look, so I took it off and I did silver. Oh my god, love it. And I also did this on my middle finger, and I did a junk rhinestone nail. And don't worry, I will show you how I did that. But for right now, I'm going to show you my ring finger. So I wanted to do some more stuff that's trending on Instagram. So what I did in this chrome. So what I did was I took some black nail polish and I added some top coat. So I mixed that up just to make sure that the black wasn't as pigmented, because when you add a black base, it makes the silver darker. So, or whatever color chrome that you're using, darker. So I just needed enough black so that I'll be able to see the design that I want to be chrome. Now, after I did my design like how I wanted, I cured for 30 seconds. You don't want to cure for too long because you just don't. I have struggled with chrome, and I feel like curing for 30 seconds helps. So I put in my chrome on there, and I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, I struggled. So since the chrome stuck to my top coat, I had to take my top coat and top coat over the chrome and then wipe the chrome off. Alright, so now that that's done, here is the junk nail. So I'm going to take a reflective glitter gel polish that I got from ENCAPSULATED in the number 162, and I applied 2 coats of this. Then I'm going to take Makartt's Rhinestone gel once again, and I'm going to put dollops all over the nail because I want to do my big rhinestones first. I feel like this was better than the way that I did my pinky, just because all the rhinestones were moving everywhere when I did my pinky, and it was like kind of irritating. But we're going to place all of our big rhinestones that we want on first, and then we make our way down to the smaller rhinestones. So they call it a junk rhinestone nail because you're literally just placing anything on there. So I have these gold gems, charms, whatever they're called. I got these from Amazon, and I'm going to add some of these. I'm going to add some pearls. I'm going to add some color rhinestones. I'm going to add some caviar beads. I'm going to add some rhinestones that I had never used, like the green one. Then after I cure this, once I'm done placing all my big rhinestones, I'm going to cure it, and then I'm going to add my little rhinestones just to fill in spaces in between the big rhinestones. So at that point, you can use the little itty bitty rhinestones, or you can use some of the bigger rhinestones, like the little ones at the bottom, and like just keep filling it in until your finger is completely done. And when you're filling in the nail with rhinestones, that's where the caviar beads can come really, really in handy, because if a rhinestone can't fit in there, a caviar bead definitely can. But make sure when you're using caviar beads or any rhinestones that's gold, silver, or rose gold, you have to top coat it because it will change. And when I say change, I mean turn as in fake gold turns and from like water and stuff like that, and it really like turns into like not a cute color anymore. So I like to top coat those. Okay, here is the completed nail, and it looks gorgeous. I feel like royalty with this nail on. And then here is both of my hands. They look amazing. I'm so happy with myself. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so happy with these nails. Now my birthday is coming up, so these are not my birthday nails. No. My birthday nails have to be something a little bit more. Needless to say, I do love these nails, and I will post my birthday nails as well. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.